A very warm welcome to all the students of ABBHS High School Lonavala. Standard 6, Subject History. Lesson number 5, Religious Train in Ancient India. Children, in previous video we studied about Judaism, Christianity, Lokayat, Islam and Zoroastrianism and their teachings. In today's video, we are going to study about Buddhism. So let's start.
Buddham saranam gacchami, dhammam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami.
Buddhism spread in India and many countries of outside India. Gautam Buddha was the founder of the Buddhism. Gautam Buddha. Let's see about the Gautam Buddha, founder of Buddhism. Gautam Buddha's time period 563 BCE to 483 BCE. Children, Gautam Buddha was born at Lumbini in Nepal. His father's name was Shuddhodana and mother's Maya Devi. His birth name was Siddhartha. Prince Siddhartha, means Gautam, had left home, his wife and son, to find the answer for all the human suffering. After rigorous tapa, he acquired bodhi, that is enlightenment or divine knowledge. He had attained knowledge of human life in its entirety. That is why he came to be known as the Buddha. He wanted to know why there is a sorrow and suffering in human life. In pursuit of solution to this problem, he left the palace. He attained enlightenment under a peepal tree at Gaya in Bihar. Gautam Buddha delivered his first sermon at Sarnath near Varanasi. It is called Dhammachakra Pavatan. Dhammachakra Parvatan. Later, he travelled on foot, the Charika, for near 45 years to preach Dhamma. He preached in the people's language, that is Pali. In Buddhism, the concept of taking refuge in Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha is important. It is known as Trisaran. The essence of the Dhamma he expounded is as follows. Arya Satya, noble truth. There are four truths at the root of all human affairs. They are called noble truths or Arya Satya. First, Dukkha, suffering. There is suffering in human life. Second, the cause of Dukkha. There is cause of suffering. Third, Dukkha Nivaran. It is possible to end suffering. Pratipad. Pratipad means the way. This way lead to the end of suffering. This is the way of good conduct. It is known as the Ashtangir or Eightfold Path. Let's see the 5 rules of Buddhism. Panchashil. Gautam Buddha asked people to follow 5 rules. The rules are called Panchashil. This is the important topic, children. In the exam, question comes short note, Panchashil. So just note down this all 5 rules. First, stay away from killing animals. Second, stay away from stealing. Third, stay away from unethical conduct. Fourth, stay away from telling lies. Fifth, stay away from intoxicant. Let's see Buddha Sangha. Gautam Buddha created Sangha of bhikkhus to preach his religion. Followers who gave up their domestic life and entered the Sangha were called bhikkhus. They too traveled on foot like Buddha to preach Dhamma to the people. There was a separate Sangha of women. They are called bhikkhunis. People of all varnas and caste could embrace Buddhism. Let's see essence of his teaching. Gautam Buddha announced the freedom of human intelligence. He refused the discrimination based on things like varna. No one is greater or smaller by birth. Greatness depends on one's behavior or conduct. One of his famous quotes is that even the little quail can chirp freely in her nest. This shows his thinking on the values of freedom and equality. He preached that, like men, women too had the right to their own upliftment. He opposed the ritual of yajna. His teaching of wisdom, moral virtue, and other values are aimed at the welfare of man. Compassion, karuna, for all living beings was an extraordinary feature of his personality. The tolerance preached by Gautam Buddha is a guiding principle not only for the Indian society but for all mankind even today. Let's have a see the eightfold path. First one, right view, the knowledge of the Four Noble Truths. Second, right resolve, giving up cruelty, etc. Third, right speech, refrain from telling lies, telling tales, rude, harsh, and meaningless speech. Fourth one, right conduct, stay away from killing animals, stealing, and uncontrolled behavior. Fifth, right livelihood, using only the proper means of livelihood. Sixth, right effort, making effort to avoid wrong acts, giving up wrong acts, undertaking and maintaining good acts. Seventh, right mindfulness, being mindful to remove passion and concentrating on trying to understand one's own feeling and mind. 8. Right concentration, experiencing deep meditation with concentration. Here we end this lesson, children. Let's have a fast recap of this lesson. Name of the religion, founder name, and teaching I have given: Jainism, Buddhism, Islam. Same Christianity, Judaism, and Zoroastrianism. Afterwards, you can copy it down these two slides. Now everybody will read the lesson and mark down important points, events, and new words in your notebook. Till then, children, be connected. Keep learning something new. Thank you.